Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, so today we have to discuss this practice 9, week 9 content of based. So I hope you have done all 8 problems now. And last, Subhendu have informed me all practice 8 are completed in last session. So today I'll discuss this 9. One sec. Sonali. Oh, yeah. I hope my skin is
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir.
first connect our VM. So okay. Hmm. Okay, so let's see the problems we have. So that's slash pt slash CS1102. Sorry, ls. Oh. So we have these problems. So we have practice 9.1 to practice 9.5. So all these problems are actually based on awk. AWK. So we will complete this. So I think all content will be covered, and now you have OPP exam also. All Linux students, I just remind you this assignment 0 to assignment 10. This is your graded assignment, like some weightage is there. Complete it before the OPP dates. Deadline for this is the first OPP date. Okay, so do
Uh,
not miss.
for assignments, sir. For assignment 0 to 9.
Assignment 0 to 10.
Okay, okay.
To 10. Okay, maybe I think some assignment have some related things. So that will, I think, not work. You can try, but if that will not work, we will remove that from grading. Okay. So just complete it before the deadline, this OPP.
Uh,
So do not miss
Sir,
it.
is there only one OPP for Linux or there are two OPP?
There is one OPP, but two chance.
Two chance? Okay.
Okay, only OPP, OPP exam is there. So I think first OPP will be there. Those who will not clear or fail, or those who will absent, maybe they will get another. Just read the grading, that grading document. I'm not sure for the absent one, but I think those who not clear the first OPP, they will get second chance. Okay, and both OPP will be conducted in the consecutive weeks. So like first is 30th, the next will be the 7th, like this. 1 week gap. Okay, just read the grading document for more clarity. So, okay, so we will discuss this week practice 9.12 that uh, we have 9.5. So, I have already made folder. So, let me first enter into the our course folder. So, CD CS 1102. Okay, so I have entered into this. So now we have already formatted. So you can see practice 9.12. If you haven't create these folders inside this. Okay, CS110. Then you can enter into the problem. Now let's move to the folder first. Okay, so practice 9.1. Okay, CD. So now we have entered into the correct path. So this is very important things for the OBB. Many of the students did this mistake. They create this folder outside of this CS1102 in the OPP exam. So please follow the process. Otherwise, you will stuck in the OPP exam and you help for the proctor, and maybe proctor will also be not able to help. So follow the all instructions which are given in the VM. So now just apply the command synchro. Okay, so this command will work only if you are at this path. Okay, so this is the requirement. So now you see the problem statement: write an awk script in file.awk that can list nth Fibonacci number, where n is the command line argument to the script. Note the sequence is 1, 1. So you know that Fibonacci series sequence that start. Okay, so sequence is 1, 1, 2, 3. So we are not considering that 0, 1. We are just counting that what is the first Fibonacci number. So that will be should be 1 actually. Okay, and what is the second Fibonacci number? So that is 1 also. What is the third Fibonacci number? That is 2. Okay, so that we are asking nth Fibonacci number. So n maybe anything as a argument. So, and the first and second value are 1, 1. Okay, so we are starting this Fibonacci series from 1, 1. Okay, so this is the question. Now to write a file.awk script for this, and we will create a file. Okay, so this file we need to create file.awk. Okay, so I'm using vi, so let that file name is file.awk. So here so for run for to start this awk file as we script.sh, that bash script file. Similarly we will write here this. So this is little bit different. User and then bin, then awk. Okay, and we use this f. So this is the requirement to run a script. So now we will write that complete code for this. Okay, so as you know that this is this awk is basically a text processing or the text action file from the very powerful script language. So that also contains the programming feature like this loop and conditional statement, all these things like script. So we will start from the command like begin. So that begin is a block that will first. So begin, and that we are making the block, and inside this we will write our code. Okay, so we are finding out the first some we can apply some validation to check. Okay, so validation. Suppose if we are running the awk command, we are passing the awk command and we are not giving the proper all arguments. So like first argument should be the file name and another argument should be the n value. So 2 argument is required. Okay, so that validation we can check. Okay, so this is just for the good practice. Also ignore this for this solution. But sometimes when we are working on this Linux or any this type of work, using this type of awk or script, just also use the validation things. So first validation I am writing if so there is one that variable or we can say that command like so argc. So that actually return the total number of count of argument. Okay, if that argument is less than 2, so we will print some message. So like and we can write any message to understand that. Provide all argument. All argument. Okay. This is just a validation message, and you can exit from here. So you can exit from here. So this is the incorrect command, so which we are applying for running. Second, we can validate like what n value we are passing, because here we are starting n from first value. Okay, so what is the first Fibonacci key number, second? So that should not be 0 or negative. So that we can also validate. And this argument, this n argument, we will read from the arg. This is just like an array. Okay, array. So this rv, and first this is the second argument actually. Okay, so rv, if we pass 0, so that is the first argument. If we are passing 1, so that is the n argument actually. Okay, so first argument is a file name, that will come at the 0, and second argument will come as a n, so that will come as index 1. So we are reading the argument from the index 1, that n value, and after that we will check the things if our that same n less than equal to 0. Okay, if this is true, then we will print again, print please provide positive integer. Okay, this type of message will provide and exit. Okay, so now this is just validation part. Now we will start our Fibonacci finding. Okay, so Fibonacci is the nth Fibonacci number. So you know that we will take some variable f1 equal to person said that first two value are 1. So f2 equal to 1. Both value are 1, and then we will start first validation if our n value equal to 1 or n value equal to 2. So we can directly print the answer f1 because both are 1. So we can also write this condition if n equal to 1 or, so or condition n equal to 2. So that so bracket we have to check. Okay, I think bracket we missed. This is done here. Okay, so here what we will do, we will print f and exit. Okay, so this is just a correct exit. Now this is one part. Now if our value, nth value is greater than 3, so then we have to calculate. So every Fibonacci number is just a addition of previous two number. So that we have to calculate. So we will learn a loop here. So we don't know what is the n value, and that we will start I equal to and colon I is this less than equal to n, and this I plus plus. So we will just calculate all Fibonacci because we cannot directly get this information. If suppose we are asking the 10th Fibonacci number, we cannot directly calculate 10th. We have to come through all the numbers. So third, fourth, fifth, all we have to calculate. For 10th value, we have to calculate 8th and 9th addition. So then because of that, running a loop here, and we will just calculate all. So how we will do? So first thing, we will take one more variable f equal to.
Sir, space between for and bracket.
For and bracket. Okay. This fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So fn, we are taking just a temporary variable, and we will just store the data of fn f2 here. Okay. So this is the initial point. Now we will update our fn. Okay. So we are just moving actually. We have saved result of fn equal to f1 plus f2. Now we will make our f1 to f2. Okay. That f1 will store now f2 value. Okay. and this f2 will store fn value, fn. So that means, suppose if we are checking for 3, what is the 3 value? So now fn store 1 plus 1 2, so fn will become 2. Fn equal to f2 means, so f1 will store a now 1 value, f2 is now become a 2 value. So both variable are shifted now. So f1 and f2 shifted one position to the right. Okay. So f1 and f2 in this way will always contain the previous 2 value. Okay. In this way we will move to the nth position. So that will get to final nth Fibonacci number. So once this loop is completed, so our result will store here, and after that we will just print our fn value. So print fn. Okay. So structure is not well here in this script, but I hope this all part is clear.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's try this. Okay, so just save it. Okay, and now we have to give that executable permission for this file. So chmod and plus x and then file. So file dot org. Okay. Now we have done. So suppose we can try this command. So we will write awk s f, and that we will pass the argument. So that is file argument, and then we will pass like 10 value. Okay. So check what we are getting. Okay. So this command is working. So we are file dot awk, and argument and value we are passing this 10. Suppose if we not pass this argument, so what is the result? Provide all arguments. Okay, this is just like a validation. Or if we are passing some negative value, so you see we are getting it. This another. Please provide positive integer for n. So in this way, now third. So third is now 2. So it is working fine. And now we will check the solution. So eval synchro.eval, synchro and eval. Okay, so now public test case passed. So there is no private test case here. So
Sir, what this minus f is for?
this is just a file indication. We are passing the file for our command. Okay. So now this code you can again see. Okay, so file is the code for this.
So,
Yeah.
first two statement of the if statements, how do we think about it?
You can think about the argument according to the question is saying, so you can also remove this for this problem. You can remove this and it will also work. Okay, but as I mentioned that this is just purpose. Suppose by mistake you actually provide the wrong input, okay, to the command. So at that time it will give you some error actually. So you can validate that by your code also, and you can provide a proper understandable that what is the mistake in your command. So the purpose is just if we suppose we missed one argument to pass, okay, then this message. If we are providing a invalid input value and for n, so that will validate from this. But for a question, if you remove this, still it will not work because we are not testing this incorrect input or invalid input.
So, what does it mean here? N is equals to argv array 1.
So all arguments, this is just like an array actually. Okay, so how many arguments we are passing, that will be comes in this command. So like as an array. So array, if you know that in the C, we start the index from 0 to 1, 2, 3. So that means AR this argument for at the 0 index, argument will be saved. Okay, from the command. Then same argv index 1 second argument will be stored. So all argument we are passing in the command. So all argument you can read through this array. Okay, so this command. And
Yes,
same
sir.
this command argc, we provide the total number of argument count. And this is just like a argument value. Argv just like argument value. What is the value? So how you will read the value, so that you can read from the this indexing 0 1 2 3. Okay.
Yes,
So if you read the argv 0, that will be the file name. What file actually we are passing. Okay.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So this is a solution of first problem. Let's move to the second. Okay. Now enter into the another folder, problem 2. So CD practice and 9.2. Okay. So synchroso. So this problem, okay, this is related to file reading. So here, write an awk script file.aw key to calculate class average marks of each subject. Okay, and print each subject average in a new line. So here we have some data in marks.csv. So CSV comma separated value, so marks are given as any comma separated value in this file. And our output should be this. So the first line of the output represents the class average of mathematics. So that means we have a record where we have the marks for all students for maths, physics, and chemistry. Okay, and marks.csv, that is the input file. We need to print this for output. So in this question statement, some actually information is missing. So that how we can check this. So we don't know what is the exact format of marks.csv. That means what is the first column, how many rows, what is the first row, that is header or that is direct value, or that how many columns are there. So how you can check this data? So you can just run. So as this is mentioned, marks.csv will be available during evaluation. So you can run this command synchro eval. Okay. So this is running now. It will create a file actually. Okay, so that it will generate this mark.csv and this file. So you can then check this. So ls minus ls. So now these two files are created. Okay. So marks.csv is created by the that evaluation script. Okay. So that means this will be the input for this your command, and your output of this code should be passed into this file out.txt. Okay, so still we don't have any like script file, so it will not contain any output. So let's see what type of input we are getting. Marks.c. So cat marks.csv. So you can see this is the format actually for the input. That means first row of this file contains the header, name, math, physics, and chemistry. Okay, maths, physics, chemistry. And first column contains the name of the students, then comma, value, this 195 3. Okay, so that all three subject marks. So what is our task is here to calculate the average of math, physics, and chemistry for all. The total how many students we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that means we should know the counting of the rows. That is without including this header. And then we will add all these 100 this math marks and divided by 6. Same physics marks divided by 6, and same chemistry marks and divided by 6. Okay, so that is our task, and that we need to actually print. Okay, so print each subject average line in a new line. So that will be passed into the output file. So if we see the out, what is this out? So you can see nothing is coming in the out.txt. Okay, so that means this file is not there. Okay, no data is there. Okay, no data is there. So now we will just write a solution for this. Okay, so clear. Synchron. Okay, so now file name is file.awk. CVI file.awk. Okay. So now same, we will start from the same command line. Yes, and that same. Now we start our code. Okay. So let's write a begin and okay. So we need some variables. So first thing is like we need to calculate math sum. Okay, so math like what is the total marks for math, what is the total marks for physics, chemistry, and total count of the students. All this information we require from the data. So we will take some variable and assign the value. So math sum equal to 0. Okay, and
Sir, we will not
physics.
give a space between that, right?
We can give. In this we can give.
How, sir?
Awk command we can give the space. This is awk script.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Physics equal to 0. Check. And sorry, chemistry marks equal to 0. This is not very restricted actually about this space. So and count equal to 0. It's all we can mention in one line hours. So these are the variable we required, and average finally we calculate all sum, and finally we will print the average in the output after calculating the sum. So and also we are just working on the CSV file. So in the CSV file we have the separator. Actually we have to separate all the data that is actually separated with comma. So that field separator we can just assign as a variable, so that we can write like fs equal to, and that is a comma. Okay, so this is just like a field separator. Okay, we have this, and now so this is the just a variable declaration. And now the thing is we actually first first line is a header line. So we will skip that. We no need to consider that for our calculation. Okay. So we can, what we can do, so that number of like rows, actually, okay, number of rows. So that value is we used as a NR. Okay. So number of rows that should be greater than 1. Okay. Then we will only work this. So NR equal to 1 is represented number of row equal to 1. Okay. If number of rows greater than 1, we will only work for that. So not for the first row. So now here what we will do, just calculate the sum. So math sum. So we have this variable, and we will just use plus equal to, and field, which field is so that field means column. So which column we are taking for the like math sums? That is the second column. Okay. First math marks is given, then physics marks is given, then chemistry marks is given. And first column is name of the student. So first the field we will ignore. So we will start from the second column. So that is the second column value we are adding. Okay, in this means all column value line by line. So this actually all command will be run on the each rows, and it will add all the column second column value into math sum value. So this is first expression. Now second expression physics. So what physics? Okay, we have directly physics plus equal to that field 3. Okay, so this field 3. And next is chemistry. So chem marks, okay, plus equal to, and this is fourth column. Okay, let's make all same type of variable hy sum. Underscore sum. Okay, so we are calculating the mark of all. Okay, and then at at the time of, because we are just moving each rows one by one, this script will move all for the all rows, and we will also increment our counter. So that is just a count and plus plus. Okay, so each time we will have our counter also from the second row. So finally, so we will got our all marks and total number of students. So now the next part is, so this block we can terminate here, and we can, there is a end, sorry, begin block we have end. Now we will, there is one another block, so that we can start. So that is just like a the output. So we are now printing the output. So we can simply write print, and now format we want to print here. So that is similar to C. Okay, so similar how we print into the C, like so percentile. So we can use 0.2 F. Okay, this is the format how we are printing, and output should be come in the next line. Okay, now what value should we come in this? That is actually a division. So what is math marks divided by count?
Count.
Okay, so that should be print in this line. Same we will use for the each course. Percentile 0.2 F slash N, comma, and that is physics phy or the sum divided by count. Okay, and print percentile that percentile 0.2 F slash N, comma, divided by count. Okay, so now this end block is done. We have done this. This is completed here, and block is started. Any, I think extra we have extra bracket. Okay, this is completed here. This is completed here. Okay, so let's see type of data we are getting. So okay, so let's this command on marks.csv because we have already marks.csv, and let's see what this is printing actually. So that awk and sf and marks.csv, only this. Okay. Okay, what is this?
Sir, permission.
Oh yeah, permission we missed. Chmod and plus x. Okay. It is not printing anything. Marks.cs. Oh, sorry, we missed it. This is the command, and we pass this marks. This is the argument. This is the WKSF. Oh, our string part is also printing. Point to F0 point all 0. Okay, let's see again. So that while okay, so what we are missing here? I think there is one requirement here because this input may be conceived as a string. So, but we want to use as a integer so that we can validate by 0 plus 0 plus 0. Let's see. CSV still the same thing. We and try. Okay. Separator that is required or not count plus plus count is there. File print commands there. Byte 1 f1 to f slash n. Count.
So, there should be marks sum.
Marks.
Math sum.
Oh,
In first line of print.
oh, okay.
Yes, sir. And also in the chemistry sum also.
Math sum. And sum is
No, so that is correct because you made chem marks.
okay, chem marks. This is fine. And
Oh, yes.
these things is okay.
I think one more parenthesis will be given at the end.
Why again we have started here and this is closed here.
Sir, one more needed at
For
the end.
what?
Sir, at the end, one more parenthesis closed will be needed.
No, so where our mismatch is there with the bracket. We have started with the begin. Actually, we have this. Begin is there. Math we have done, and we have started. This is matched with this, and this is matched with above. Then end is there. Match now. Okay,
So brackets are fine.
bracket are fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's check print sum is coming or not. So print math sum. print.
Do we need to give that dollar sign here with match sum and count
I
like in
think
bash?
I think not required.
No, sir, not required in this case.
Physics some and camp some marks. Okay, let's see. 0, 0, 0. That is not coming correct. Maybe missed. This piece is required.
So isn't it like that we have to give that double parenthesis like bash?
Where?
In starting of count and end of count.
No, let me check this update.
So try doing that once. Giving double parenthesis around the calculation thing. After
The above one here.
yes, from the starting. Yes, double parenthesis. Starting of argument 2 and ending of plus 0.
No, not required. In all command, it is not required. We can directly write like this. So that is okay. We are doing something wrong on that thing. So mhm. Okay, 1 second. I think that okay, 1 second. It is not working correctly. Begin is here started. Now this loop is and begin is completed. Now in apartment and work. We are getting some value, but now 549 average is coming 70. Why this is coming to F?
Sir, that user should be USR in the starting.
In file?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
uh,
USR. Okay. And anything is formatting this print
sir,
text.
it's not changed.
Oh. So, because this is also printing. I'm not sure this file is printing.
Also, sir, there should be statement if NR is greater than 1.
No, that is not.
Sir, I think one statement is missing that if count is greater than 0. Then it ensure that at least one element is greater than zero, so it start execution.
So because we have only one input, so that has the file actually. So because of that, I did not mention that.
So
But
if
that we
try
can
doing it, if then bracket nr is greater than 1.
one second. Let me first remove this and check the condition because we are getting some output, but that is not. Look here. Uh, our file is also printing. Synchro. So that definitely will not file particular mass PL. First this if you mention that count.
So not here.
No, I am writing for the count only. So count is greater than 0. And the close bracket. We missed one thing. Yeah, sorry. If we are using this like this command, this string for things, we have to use f also here. Print f. One sec. Because then it is not working. Double and
Yes, sir, it
this
will work.
CSV. Yeah, now output is coming in the with the decimal point, and also the thing is not coming. So synchro, let's synchro well, still not pass. So that I think test case have only one decimal point. So in this question statement, many things is actually missing. So sorry. So this should be one. No, still. Why our data is printing actually? This data should print.
Sir, actually this code works in my VM, and I also paste the code in the chat box.
I am just running this code, but this marks.csv is also printing. So that this should not be print. Anywhere we have printed this. WK file and nr is greater than 1, then this is math count from here and this is started. Don't know why that data is printing. What's your code? Can you show me any changes there? Begin f is this, when this is count equal to 0, nr. Oh, you mentioned if nr is greater than equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Plus equal to $2, $4 count plus if count is greater than 0, then print this marks. Oh, you directly printed this without and okay. So what is wrong in our? So let's if I mention this, if
So try removing after that 0.
that I think This will also work. Additional output is coming, all marks CSV data. That is coming. This is fine, no? Okay, this is now done. You said this remove 0. That will work. Because that was not the issue initially. File.marks.csv, blue file.awt.csv. Some syntax error.
Yes, sir. There are extra
This.
brackets.
This. One second. The bracket is not there. This. Oh, where
Sir,
is
that
it?
bracket after FS,
Okay, okay, yeah.
that shouldn't be there. Sir, it's not removed yet. After FS. 1, 2, 3. I guess 8th line.
Oh, last line also. So end block, this is fine, and if block is also
8th line, sir. Up.
no, all are correct, no? You can see
Sir,
begin.
that shouldn't be there, right?
Which, sorry?
That shouldn't be there, right?
Oh, it is fine, I think.
Uh-huh.
If it's fine,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
no? Develop, yeah. If is not getting any, not working here. So NRP we can directly use. Fine. This is not accepting.
Brackets are okay, sir.
Brackets are okay, but this data is coming. I'm not sure this is why this is coming. Okay, let's see our calculation is correct or not. One second, I have some other things. Practice. Nine.
Very practice, sir. See.
So let's get the associated. But output is strong actually. And what is the input? is same, but output should become 91.5, 95.5, 94.5. Yeah. That is not happening. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count we are getting. And it's
Sir, if NR is greater than 1, na?
so that is not working, showing some that error on that.
Okay. But in my case, it's
You can see our count is coming 7. So it is something wrong. That should be 6 actually. But this is coming 7. And are greater than 1. One more command actually we can try. To remove some additional space. So error count. So let's try like this. Then block count minus. Let's try this answer. What answer is coming? No, output is correct, but I'm not sure this why this additional letter is print. Cat put this. Not this. And data is okay. I'll see this later. Not sure why this actually data is coming in the output. This command we are not.
Sir, until then you can try count -1.
That I have done. Answer is coming correct. But main thing is this additional data is coming actually in the output. All data is printing. PSP data is printing. So that why is printing, because of that output test case is not passing. So only this should be in the output 91.5 to this part should become, but this is additional data is coming.
Sir, I think it is printing just because you are doing here. I think it will not print in synchro even.
No, then it should be passed now, I think. Because output is same. You can see I've checked the test cases on the configuration. So you can see same output is coming. 91.5, 95.5, 94.5. This should be the actual output. This
Yes,
is
sir.
configured. But My file actually this is also coming. If you print this cat out.txt, so cat out.txt. Oh, 1 second, that file is not generated. Okay, synchro. Where now that file is generated.
Sir, but in my case, public test case is also uh, passes and private test cases also passes.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So that I am looking at file. Begin we have done AWK work.
But
Begin
my
we have
code is
done
slightly different, sir.
math dot sum this colon. Why this all variable fs sum equal to 0. Please we use the separator. So okay, let me check your code then. Comma separated fs math sum equal to 0. This is something I have done count 0 and are equal to hmm, very close open bracket close and this. Okay. Hmm. So you have done one open bracket here. Yes. Hmm. Now it's coming. Okay. Now I will also work. Okay, so yeah, this bracket was the issue. I just mentioned this additional bracket, open bracket block and close bracket. Then it's working.
Sir, actually, how this differ from this?
Yeah, that's actually we are just so this begin block basically execute first without any processing. So that end block at execute at the last. So block we have to assign actually. So this n is greater than 1. This is totally outside of any block. So we have not mentioned any block for this. Block we have to actually assign here so for any code.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then this is the miss, but I'm not sure why if we not mention so all data was printing. So how that is, I have to check actually. Otherwise the code was correct, only this block was. Okay, so let's already 1 hour is there. I'll complete the next problem. Okay, practice 9.3. So that's synchro. So we have this union to get when combined the distinct union lines among two file 1 and file 2. The printed line are based on the sequence of occurrence of file. Okay. Okay. So this union dot to get when combined sample is So file one data we have, file two data we have, and distinct lines should be coming into the output when combined. Okay. So let's create this VI. So straightforward line is there because we are passing two argument here, file one and file two. So let first thing see synchro well if output is coming generating or not. So ls minus la no output out.txt. So it nothing's there. Okay. Hmm. So vi and like union dot aw. So this time has slash usr slash awk. Okay. So here we can just write a simple command, one line command, because that block we will start here. And this is the file. Hmm. So we can take the condition if it's one command not seen. So seen actually not seen, and what is the seen? So that current line. So that 0, and that will be incremented every time. And then print this 0. So here actually this awk command will work on each file. Okay, so file one and then file two, and after that this will seen for the each line it will seen it is already exist or not in the output print. It is already or not. So if it is already there printed, then it will not printed again. Okay, so file one and file two. Hmm. Okay, maintaining order file. So let's try this. Let's create a file touch file one.txt or vi file one text. Suppose no chmod command. So chmod plus x and union. Again now command awk while one two. Okay, what is this? See no bracket missing. Okay, so this way you can see we are getting unique line, line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the file 2, line 2 is there, so that is not printed again because that is already processed. So this is one line command you can use. Uh, Print the unique line or combining the union with the unique line. Okay. So here dollar actually zero refer to the current line what we are processing. Every time we actually see the scene actually this plus plus actually track whether a line has been printed or not. So we have mentioned the not equal to, so that means it should not be processed. So this is for the count line. So for each line, we are checking that if we have repeated, so that count is actually increased. If the value of the scene $0 is equal to 0, that means it is not processed again. If any line is print comes again, so that count will be increased. So that will not be printed. So this is the, let's move to the last fourth one. So see the practice 9.4. This is also a one line solution. So like vi. So we are just out the number of lines in the file. So simple nr you can print. Okay, so that will work actually. So like vi script dot a, oh, already there. Script. So vi script dot twk. So here has not equal to USR, and then when. Okay, start the block and then print. Hmm, Plus. Okay, yeah. So that is also passed. So this NR actually print the current file, total number of record row. You can understand. And last one is okay. Last one. So already time is over. So you can last one. Let's show the problem. $1.5. Unique command in the Linux line not print the adjacent duplicate lines. Write AWK script to the same. Mhm. So for this, this is also a two-line command. So you $0 you can just consider as a current line, and just take a variable and maintain that like is previous. Okay, so equal to $0. Okay, and just assign that if $0 does not equal to pre, then print $0, and assign p equal to $0, and then just run this type of loop line by line. So if current line is matched with the previous, so that is actually not be print. So let's run this also. So unique script dot okay script dot wk. Okay, so that is already I have done, I think. So you can see this solution. So $0 does not equal to pre. So that variable we have taken. So if the current line, okay, so print $0 you can write like this, and assign the current line to the previous line. Then next for the next line it will match to the previous line. If and it is not equal to, then print. At any point if is equal to, so that will be ignored actually for the line. So this part you have to done. So all unique line actually will. So you can also mention this $0. Otherwise, simple print it will also work. Yeah. $0. Yeah. That is the solution. So, okay, so these are the problems. So our one problem for a long time. So that's are the practice 9 problems. So you can try by your own and practice. Okay, any query?
Sir, sir,
Mhm.
Shivakumar here, sir. Sir, in the BPT 4, sir, and the public test 2 and private test 3, sir, and the input file seems to be without comma, sir. So failing, sir.
BPT 4, which question?
Yes, sir. BPT 4, sir. BPT 4 problem 3.
BPT 4, problem 3.
Yes, sir. For
Feeling
public
that
test
something is
2, yeah, public test 2 and private test 3. The input file seems to be without the proper format, sir. I
okay,
already put
okay.
it in the discourse.
On Linux discourse,
Yes, sir.
nobody respond.
I didn't check in the morning. Should I put?
So when
Nobody
you
had,
posted, so when you
yesterday.
posted, no, so just tag me and do always. So,
Okay, sir.
okay, so because of that, we will notify it.
Sure. I'll try
Sir,
to add it to you, sir.
So which this one?
Mm,
This
Just a
is your
second.
no?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Okay, we will check from side. I'm not sure because these are the BPTs which we have already used in the previous term. So I'm not sure is there any
Uh,
error, but still we will
today is
check.
a deadline. That's the reason, sir.
sir,
Okay,
actually,
okay.
there is no error in this BPT 4 question 3.
No error, na?
No error, sir. I
Okay.
successfully passed it.
Because that is running from the previous terms also, because we have not received any complaint for this.
Okay, sir.
So just recheck again, okay?
Okay.
It
Okay,
worked
sir.
for me actually.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you.
Okay, okay then. Already running late. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.